the Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, gentlemen. Today, we're tackling a challenge that many of us face in our daily lives: anxiety. In the relentless hustle of the 21st century, it's become a silent epidemic. But imagine if ancient wisdom could provide us with the tools to combat this modern ailment. That's exactly what we'll explore today. 5 potent Stoic strategies to manage and reduce everyday anxiety. Drawing from the profound teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we will delve into how these timeless principles can guide us toward maintaining inner peace and tackling life's uncertainties with confidence. This discussion is particularly crucial for our demographic, men aged 25-55, who often navigate unique pressures in their personal and professional spheres. Stoicism, a philosophy that hails from ancient Athens, offers more than just a theoretical framework. It provides a practical toolkit for living a better, more serene life. It teaches self-control and resilience, helping us to navigate and overcome destructive emotions. The essence of Stoicism lies not in suppressing feelings, but in understanding and managing them adeptly. As Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic himself, wrote in his Meditations, tranquility comes from within and is not dependent on external circumstances. Understanding what is within our control. Recently, I found myself agitated over a project delay at work, a common scenario where we fret over the uncontrollable. Stoicism teaches us to discern and focus on what is within our control. By directing our energy towards our actions and responses, which we can control, we significantly reduce anxiety. This practice has been a game changer for me and can be for you too. Practicing mindful reflection. Stoics placed great emphasis on self-reflection. I have made it a routine to introspect at the end of each day, examining my actions, reactions, and emotions. This habit helps in identifying patterns that lead to anxiety, enabling proactive management. As Epictetus said, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our view of them. Embracing temporary discomfort. Seneca, known for his wisdom, often spoke about the value of facing discomfort. By deliberately experiencing minor inconveniences or challenges, such as fasting or cold exposure, we train ourselves to handle life's bigger stresses. This practice has taught me resilience and reduced the anxiety of unexpected challenges. Cultivating gratitude. In our pursuit of what we don't have, we often overlook what we do. Practicing gratitude, taking time each day to acknowledge the good in our lives, shifts focus from deficiencies to the abundance around us. This simple, yet powerful practice cuts through anxiety and cultivates contentment. Engaging in physical exercise. The Stoics were aware of the strong connection between physical and mental health. Regular exercise, whether it's a daily walk, a workout session, or any physical activity, is key. It releases endorphins, naturally combating anxiety. This is a strategy I personally endorse and have found immensely beneficial. Pause for a moment and think, how often do you worry about factors outside your control? When was the last time you embraced a challenging situation? Reflecting on these questions can help you internalize these Stoic strategies and apply them to your life. Marcus Aurelius, despite being one of the most powerful men in the world, turned to Stoicism to find peace amidst political turmoil. His Meditations, composed in moments of solitude, are a testament to finding inner calm in the midst of external chaos. James Stockdale, a modern example, employed Stoic principles to survive years as a prisoner of war. His endurance under severe adversity showcases the practical power of Stoicism. These narratives demonstrate that Stoicism isn't just theoretical, it's a practical, living philosophy. To conclude, managing anxiety in our complex world doesn't require cutting-edge techniques, but a return to time-honored wisdom. Focusing on what we can control, practicing self-reflection, embracing discomfort, cultivating gratitude, and maintaining physical health. These aren't merely Stoic strategies, they are pathways to a more fulfilled and tranquil life. As Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." I encourage you to ponder over these strategies, consider their application in your life, and observe the transformation in your approach to anxiety and life's various challenges. If this conversation has resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe for more insights into practical philosophy. For those interested in exploring Stoicism further, delve into the works of contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday, or revisit the classic texts of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. Let these teachings guide you as you navigate the ebbs and flows of life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. In the comments below, share how anxiety shows up in your life and which of these strategies you're eager to try. Let's build a community of support and shared growth. For those who want to deepen their understanding, here's a list of recommended resources. The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Welcome, friends, to a transformative journey into the heart of Stoicism. Today, we're uncovering 5 secrets that this ancient philosophy teaches us about building unshakable confidence. In our fast-paced world, where self-doubt and uncertainty often prevail, Stoicism emerges as a beacon of timeless wisdom. It's not just a philosophical concept, but a life-changing practice that helps us find our inner strength and wisdom. Whether you're grappling with self-doubt, navigating professional challenges, or seeking to fortify your mental resilience, these Stoic secrets can guide you toward a more confident and assured life. Let me share with you how Stoicism helped me find confidence during a personal crisis, offering a perspective that turned my life around. Stoicism, an enduring philosophy from ancient Greece and Rome, teaches the art of living with virtue and resilience. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't just philosophers, they were practical life coaches. They taught that real confidence springs from within, independent of external accolades or recognition. Imagine a toolkit for life's complexities and uncertainties. That's Stoicism. It empowers us to develop a confidence that stands firm against external turmoil. My own introduction to Stoicism came at a time of great personal challenge. It wasn't the external solutions that helped me, but the internal strength and clarity I gained through Stoic principles, leading to a more balanced and confident approach to life's ups and downs. 1. Cultivating self-awareness. Self-awareness is the bedrock of confidence. Stoicism teaches us to deeply understand ourselves, our strengths, limitations, and core values. This self-knowledge comes from introspection and honesty. Personally, I've found regular journaling to be an invaluable tool. It's not just about acknowledging our achievements, but also confronting our fears and doubts. This honest self-appraisal empowers us to align our actions with our true selves, leading to a more authentic and confident existence. It's about knowing who you are in your core, beyond societal labels. 2. Embracing the dichotomy of control. The heart of Stoicism lies in discerning what's within our control and surrendering what's not. Confidence flourishes when we focus our energies on areas where we can affect change, our actions, attitudes, and responses. In my professional journey, embracing this principle meant accepting that I couldn't control market trends or client decisions, but could control my preparation and response. This shift in focus alleviates anxiety and fosters a proactive mindset, leading to a deeper sense of self-efficacy and confidence in navigating life's unpredictable waters. 3. Practicing resilience in the face of adversity. Stoicism teaches that adversity is a forge for character and resilience. Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth cultivates confidence. When I faced a major career setback, instead of wallowing in self-pity, I used Stoic principles to reframe the experience as a learning opportunity. This mindset shift transformed a seemingly negative event into a catalyst for personal and professional development. Viewing setbacks not as failures, but as stepping stones to success builds a resilience that underpins a truly unshakable confidence. 4. Developing emotional intelligence. Stoicism advocates for a balanced approach to emotions, promoting mastery over suppression. Emotional intelligence is crucial for confidence, involving the ability to understand and manage one's emotions. Through Stoicism, I learned the importance of reacting to situations with thoughtfulness rather than impulsivity. This has been especially useful in maintaining composure in challenging interactions. Cultivating this skill enables clearer decision-making and better relationship management, leading to a grounded sense of confidence that is not easily disrupted by emotional turbulence. 5. Living in accordance with your values. True confidence emanates from living a life aligned with your personal values. A core Stoic principle. Stoicism encourages us to define what we stand for and to consistently live out these values. For me, this involved making career choices that reflected my deepest beliefs, even when they were contrary to popular opinion or short-term gains. This alignment between actions and values creates a strong sense of integrity and self-assurance, grounding your confidence in something more substantial than external approval or success. Now let's turn the lens on you. Are you focusing on what's within your control? How do you respond to setbacks? Do your daily actions reflect your true values? Reflecting on these questions can deepen your understanding of Stoic principles and their influence on your confidence. I invite you to join me in this introspective journey. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's learn from each other's experiences and grow together. Consider Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, who faced immense political and personal challenges. Despite his supreme power, he is best remembered for his Stoic writings and meditations. These personal reflections reveal a leader whose confidence was grounded not in his imperial authority, but in his philosophical principles. He faced plagues, wars, and betrayals with a calm demeanor and thoughtful actions, guided by Stoic virtues. His leadership during times of crisis and his introspective writings offer a timeless example of how Stoicism can foster a resilient and confident mindset, regardless of external chaos and pressures. A more contemporary story is that of a businessman I once coached, repeatedly failing in his ventures, who initially saw his confidence waver. Embracing Stoicism, he shifted focus from outcomes to efforts and learning, detaching his self-worth from immediate success. Each failure became a lesson, leading to gradual improvements. This mindset eventually cultivated a successful business, demonstrating how Stoic resilience and focus on controllable factors can transform failures into foundations for enduring confidence and success. In conclusion, these 5 Stoic secrets pave the way to a more confident and assured self. By cultivating self-awareness, embracing what we can control, practicing resilience, developing emotional intelligence, and living in accordance with our values, we build a deeply rooted and unshakable confidence. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Let this guide your journey towards unshakable confidence. Thank you for joining me in exploring Stoicism's secrets to confidence. If you found this valuable, please subscribe for more insights. Dive into the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus for further reading. Remember, confidence grows with daily practice. Keep striving, reflecting, and let Stoicism illuminate your path.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, gentlemen. Today, we're tackling a challenge that many of us face in our daily lives: anxiety. In the relentless hustle of the 21st century, it's become a silent epidemic. But imagine if ancient wisdom could provide us with the tools to combat this modern ailment. That's exactly what we'll explore today. 5 potent Stoic strategies to manage and reduce everyday anxiety. Drawing from the profound teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we will delve into how these timeless principles can guide us toward maintaining inner peace and tackling life's uncertainties with confidence. This discussion is particularly crucial for our demographic.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Today, we embark on an insightful journey into the realm of Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, embraced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, provides profound guidance for life's challenges. However, it's not immune to misunderstandings. Stoicism, with its rich history and deep insights, is applicable to a broad spectrum of individuals. Our exploration today focuses on 6 common misinterpretations that even the most disciplined practitioners of Stoicism can encounter, and how correcting these can lead to a more effective and fulfilling Stoic practice. Stoicism, established in the early 3rd century BC, is more than a philosophy. It's a way of life. It teaches the development of self-control and resilience as a means to overcome destructive emotions. Stoicism is about recognizing our power over our minds, not external events, as beautifully articulated by Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But Stoicism is not just about enduring adversity, it's about thriving amidst it, by cultivating a resilient and rational mindset. 1. Ignoring emotions. Stoicism is often misunderstood as promoting emotional detachment or indifference. In reality, Stoicism encourages a deep understanding and management of emotions, not their suppression. It's about acknowledging your feelings, comprehending their roots, and then choosing a response that aligns with rational thought and virtue. For instance, a Stoic might feel anger but will pause to understand its source before reacting, thus maintaining composure and making a decision that aligns with their values and principles, rather than being driven by the heat of the moment. 2. Overemphasis on self-reliance. A common misinterpretation of Stoicism is its perceived overemphasis on self-reliance, often misconstrued as a dismissal of communal support and relationships. However, Stoicism, in its essence, values the strength and support that come from a community. It advocates for a balance between self-sufficiency and mutual assistance. Stoics believe in enduring hardships independently when necessary, but they also recognize the importance of leaning on others and offering support in return, creating a harmonious and resilient community. 3. Neglecting pleasure. Stoicism is frequently misinterpreted as a philosophy that advocates for a life devoid of pleasure. Contrary to this, Stoicism teaches the pursuit of joy in things that are truly valuable and enriching, like personal growth, virtuous living, and meaningful community involvement. It's not about renouncing all pleasures, but about distinguishing between fleeting, superficial pleasures and those that contribute positively to one's life and character. Thus, a Stoic finds joy in simplicity, virtue, and the pursuit of wisdom, rather than in hedonistic indulgences. 4. Indifference to others' opinions. It's often thought that Stoics disregard others' opinions, appearing indifferent or even arrogant. However, Stoicism teaches discernment in valuing opinions. It's about understanding which opinions are constructive and can lead to personal growth, and which are unhelpful or malicious. A Stoic values feedback that is insightful and constructive, using it as a tool for self-improvement, while maintaining the wisdom to not be swayed by baseless criticism or flattery. 5. Misinterpreting control. A prevalent misconception is the belief that Stoics claim control over more than is realistically possible. Stoicism, in truth, emphasizes focusing on what is within one's control, typically one's own actions, thoughts, and reactions. It teaches acceptance of external events as they are, understanding that our power lies in our response to these events. This philosophy encourages a realistic assessment of one's influence over situations, fostering a sense of peace and resilience in the face of life's unpredictability. 6. Excessive focus on logic. Stoicism is sometimes perceived as prioritizing logic excessively, seemingly neglecting the emotional aspects of human experience. In actuality, Stoicism advocates for a balance between rational thought and emotional intelligence. It recognizes that while logical thinking is crucial, understanding and empathizing with human emotions is equally important. Stoics strive for a holistic approach to life, where rationality is harmonized with a deep understanding of and compassion for the human condition, leading to more meaningful and fulfilling interactions and relationships. Now let's take a moment for introspection. How do you perceive and respond to your emotions? Do you find a balance between self-reliance and seeking support? What brings you true joy, and how does it align with Stoic principles? Reflect on these questions to understand how you might be unknowingly misapplying Stoic principles in your life. Let's turn to Seneca, a Stoic philosopher who navigated the complexities of wealth and influence. His life and writings demonstrate the balance between enjoying life's pleasures without being dominated by them. Seneca's teachings encourage us to find joy in the simple and the grand, always with an eye toward virtue and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius, known as the Philosopher King, offers another insightful case study. His personal writings, known as Meditations, are replete with reflections that demonstrate how Stoicism can be integrated into daily life, even amidst immense responsibilities and challenges. Aurelius consistently reflected on his actions, thoughts, and the teachings of Stoicism, striving to live a life of virtue and rationality. His commitment to self-reflection and constant improvement, even as a powerful emperor, underscores the Stoic belief in the importance of inner development over external power and wealth. In closing, Stoicism offers a robust framework for personal development and can be an invaluable guide in our modern world. However, it's essential to be aware of and correct these 6 common misinterpretations to practice a more authentic and effective form of Stoicism. As Epictetus so wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Embrace these insights as you navigate your path, and remember, the journey to wisdom is ongoing. Embrace it with an open heart and mind. If this exploration into Stoicism resonates with you, please consider subscribing for more insightful content. For those interested in a deeper dive, alongside contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday, I also recommend exploring the original texts of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus for a comprehensive understanding of Stoicism. Remember, embracing wisdom is a lifelong journey. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to our continued exploration of philosophy and personal growth.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Today we embark on an insightful journey into the realm of Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, embraced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, provides profound guidance for life's challenges. However, it's not immune to misunderstandings. Stoicism, with its rich history and deep insights, is applicable to a broad spectrum of individuals. Our exploration today focuses on 6 common misinterpretations that even the most disciplined practitioners of Stoicism can encounter, and how correcting these can lead to a more effective and fulfilling Stoic practice. Stoicism, established in the early 3rd century BC, is more than a philosophy, it's a way of life. It teaches the development of self-control and resilience as a means to overcome destructive emotions. Stoicism is about recognizing our power over our minds, not external events, as beautifully articulated by Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But Stoicism is not just about enduring adversity, it's about thriving amidst it by cultivating a resilient and rational mindset. 1. Ignoring emotions. Stoicism is often misunderstood as promoting emotional detachment or indifference. In reality, Stoicism encourages a deep understanding and management of emotions, not their suppression. It's about acknowledging your feelings, comprehending their roots, and then choosing a response that aligns with rational thought and virtue. For instance, a Stoic might feel anger but will pause to understand its source before reacting, thus maintaining composure and making a decision that aligns with their values and principles, rather than being driven by the heat of the moment. 2. Overemphasis on self-reliance. A common misinterpretation of Stoicism is its perceived overemphasis on self-reliance, often misconstrued as a dismissal of communal support and relationships. However, Stoicism, in its essence, values the strength and support that come from a community. It advocates for a balance between self-sufficiency and mutual assistance. Stoics believe in enduring hardships independently when necessary, but they also recognize the importance of leaning on others and offering support in return, creating a harmonious and resilient community. 3. Neglecting pleasure. Stoicism is frequently misinterpreted as a philosophy that advocates for a life devoid of pleasure. Contrary to this, Stoicism teaches the pursuit of joy in things that are truly valuable and enriching, like personal growth, virtuous living, and meaningful community involvement. It's not about renouncing all pleasures, but about distinguishing between fleeting, superficial pleasures and those that contribute positively to one's life and character. Thus, a Stoic finds joy in simplicity, virtue, and the pursuit of wisdom, rather than in hedonistic indulgences. 4. Indifference to others' opinions. It's often thought that Stoics disregard others' opinions, appearing indifferent or even arrogant. However, Stoicism teaches discernment in valuing opinions. It's about understanding which opinions are constructive and can lead to personal growth, and which are unhelpful or malicious. A Stoic values feedback that is insightful and constructive, using it as a tool for self-improvement while maintaining the wisdom to not be swayed by baseless criticism or flattery. 5. Misinterpreting control. A prevalent misconception is the belief that Stoics claim control over more than is realistically possible. Stoicism, in truth, emphasizes focusing on what is within one's control, typically one's own actions, thoughts, and reactions. It teaches acceptance of external events as they are, understanding that our power lies in our response to these events. This philosophy encourages a realistic assessment of one's influence over situations, fostering a sense of peace and resilience in the face of life's unpredictability. 6. Excessive focus on logic. Stoicism is sometimes perceived as prioritizing logic excessively, seemingly neglecting the emotional aspects of human experience. In actuality, Stoicism advocates for a balance between rational thought and emotional intelligence. It recognizes that while logical thinking is crucial, understanding and empathizing with human emotions is equally important. Stoics strive for a holistic approach to life, where rationality is harmonized with a deep understanding of and compassion for the human condition, leading to more meaningful and fulfilling interactions and relationships. Now let's take a moment for introspection. How do you perceive and respond to your emotions? Do you find a balance between self-reliance and seeking support? What brings you true joy? And how does it align with Stoic principles? Reflect on these questions to understand how you might be unknowingly misapplying Stoic principles in your life. Let's turn to Seneca, a Stoic philosopher who navigated the complexities of wealth and influence. His life and writings demonstrate the balance between enjoying life's pleasures without being dominated by them. Seneca's teachings encourage us to find joy in the simple and the grand, always with an eye toward virtue and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius, known as the Philosopher King, offers another insightful case study. His personal writings, known as Meditations, are replete with reflections that demonstrate how Stoicism can be integrated into daily life, even amidst immense responsibilities and challenges. Aurelius consistently reflected on his actions, thoughts, and the teachings of Stoicism, striving to live a life of virtue and rationality. His commitment to self-reflection and constant improvement, even as a powerful emperor, underscores the Stoic belief in the importance of inner development over external power and wealth. In closing, Stoicism offers a robust framework for personal development and can be an invaluable guide in our modern world. However, it's essential to be aware of and correct these 6 common misinterpretations to practice a more authentic and effective form of Stoicism. As Epictetus so wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Embrace these insights as you navigate your path, and remember, the journey to wisdom is ongoing. Embrace it with an open heart and mind. If this exploration into Stoicism resonates with you, please consider subscribing for more insightful content. For those interested in a deeper dive, alongside contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday, I also recommend exploring the original texts of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus for a comprehensive understanding of Stoicism. Remember, embracing wisdom is a lifelong journey. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to our continued exploration of philosophy and personal growth.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Picture this. In the bustling heart of ancient Rome, a man clad in simple robes walks calmly amidst the chaos. This man is Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor. Like us, he faced immense challenges yet found strength in Stoicism. Today, we're on a similar journey. Whether grappling with personal turmoil or professional hurdles, life tests our resilience. In this session, drawing from the ancient yet ever-relevant wisdom of Stoicism, we'll explore 6 key approaches to build resilience and navigate life's storms with grace and fortitude. Stoicism, a philosophy born in the sun-bathed agorus of ancient Greece, has echoed through the ages, offering profound insights into enduring life's challenges. Adopted by luminaries like Seneca and Epictetus, Stoicism transcends mere endurance of hardships. It's about understanding our reactions and focusing on what's in our control. Imagine Epictetus, born into slavery yet rising to be one of Stoicism's most influential voices. His story exemplifies the Stoic belief that resilience is built not by shunning adversity, but by embracing it with wisdom, courage, and perspective. 1. Embrace the obstacle as the path. Consider the story of Admiral James Stockdale. Captured during the Vietnam War, he faced unimaginable hardships. Yet he saw each challenge as an integral part of his journey, not a hindrance. This Stoic principle, the obstacle is the way, teaches us to perceive every difficulty as a stepping stone to personal growth. When we shift our perspective, seeing hurdles as opportunities rather than setbacks, we cultivate a resilience that transforms adversity into a path of development and self-discovery. 2. Focus on what you can control. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, emphasized focusing on our responses rather than circumstances. Stoicism teaches the same. Our power lies in our reactions, not in external events. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what aspects can I influence? This approach centers your energy on productive and positive actions, reducing feelings of helplessness. By distinguishing between what is and isn't within our control, we build resilience, not through changing our situations, but by transforming our responses to them. 3. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Mindfulness, a key Stoic practice, involves being fully present and aware. Like a Zen monk in deep meditation, mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. In challenging times, this awareness enables us to respond with reason rather than react impulsively. Stoicism teaches us to examine our internal landscape, understanding our triggers and patterns. This self-awareness leads to clearer thinking and more rational decision-making, equipping us with the mental fortitude to face life's storms with a calm and balanced mind. 4. Develop a gratitude attitude. Amid adversity, finding things to be grateful for can seem daunting. Yet, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate gratitude in every situation. Think of Malala Yousafzai, who found reasons to be thankful despite facing life-threatening challenges. This practice involves shifting our focus from what we lack to appreciating what we have. It's about seeing the silver linings, however faint they may be. Embracing gratitude not only uplifts our spirits, but also fortifies our resilience, enabling us to navigate tough times with a more positive and hopeful outlook. 5. Reflect on the impermanence of things. Stoicism teaches the impermanence of all things, including hardships. By recognizing that no condition, pleasant or unpleasant, lasts forever, we can endure difficult times with a more balanced perspective. This concept, similar to Buddhism's teaching on impermanence, encourages us not to get overly attached to or distressed by current circumstances. Remembering that this too shall pass can provide immense comfort and resilience. It helps us to face life's challenges with a sense of calm and acceptance, knowing that change is the only constant. 6. Seek growth in adversity. Nelson Mandela's resilience during his 27-year imprisonment is a profound example of seeking growth in adversity. Stoicism encourages us to view every hardship as an opportunity to practice virtues like courage, patience, and endurance. This perspective transforms our struggles into lessons and stepping stones for personal development. Rather than being crushed by adversity, we can rise above it, learning and growing from each experience. Embracing this approach helps us to not only survive challenges, but to emerge from them stronger and more resilient. Now, let's turn inward. Reflect on your own experiences of adversity. How did you react? Were there aspects within your control that you overlooked? How could these Stoic approaches change your perception and response to future challenges? Like the phoenix rising from ashes, every challenge presents an opportunity for rebirth and growth. From the cafes of Edinburgh to global fame, the journey of J.K. Rowling, creator of Harry Potter, beautifully illustrates the Stoic virtues of persistence and belief in one's vision. Facing poverty, depression, and multiple rejections of her manuscript, Rowling persisted. Her story mirrors the Stoic practice of focusing on what one can control. In her case, continuing to write and believe in her story. Her resilience paid off, transforming her life and the world of literature. Rowling's experience highlights the Stoic lesson that external circumstances no matter how daunting, do not define our potential for success and happiness. It's our persistent effort and inner strength that pave the way for overcoming adversity. In this exploration, we've journeyed through 6 Stoic approaches to building resilience, embracing obstacles as opportunities, focusing on what we can control, practicing mindfulness, cultivating gratitude, acknowledging the impermanence of struggles, and seeking growth in adversity. Integrating these timeless principles into our lives, we empower ourselves not just to endure, but to thrive amidst life's inevitable challenges, fostering a mindset of enduring strength and grace. Inspired to delve deeper into Stoicism? Subscribe for more content like this. Explore the writings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Remember, the path to resilience is a journey of continual learning and growth. Stoicism offers guidance every step of the way. Let's embrace these teachings and strengthen our ability to withstand and grow from life's trials.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, gentlemen. Today we embark on a journey through time to rediscover the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant in our modern era as it was in the bustling streets of ancient Rome. Inspired by the teachings of Ryan Holiday, we explore how these timeless principles can fortify our minds and spirits against the tumults of life. Whether you're facing professional hurdles, personal challenges, or simply seeking a more centered way of living, Stoicism offers invaluable tools for resilience. Stoicism, dating back to the 3rd century BC, isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for life. Its central tenet is strikingly simple, yet profound. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. The Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't just philosophers. They were practitioners who offered actionable advice for life's trials and tribulations. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our reactions to them. It's about responding to life's storms with a calm and composed mind, understanding that our power lies in our reaction, not in the event. Embrace the power of perception. Explanation. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Perception is your gateway to resilience. It's not the events that define our lives, but how we choose to perceive them. By reframing your challenges as opportunities for growth, you can transform your mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. Personal anecdote. Consider John, a mid-level manager who faced a career-threatening professional setback. Instead of succumbing to despair, John chose to view this as a learning opportunity, a chance to reassess his strengths and weaknesses, which eventually led him to a more fulfilling career path. Reflective question. Think about a recent challenge in your life. How did your perception of it shape your response? Could a Stoic perspective have altered your experience? Practice voluntary discomfort. Explanation. The Stoics believed in challenging themselves regularly to become more resilient to life's unpredictability. Voluntary discomfort can be as simple as taking cold showers, waking up earlier, or fasting. These practices teach us that we can endure more than we think, and they prepare us for life's inevitable hardships. Modern example. Tom, a habitual late sleeper, decided to wake up at 5 a.m. every day for a month. This practice was uncomfortable at first, but it eventually led to increased productivity and a greater sense of control over his life. Interactive exercise. Try introducing one form of voluntary discomfort into your routine for a week. Notice how it affects your mindset and resilience. Focus on action, not outcome. Explanation. The Stoics emphasize focusing on our actions and letting go of our attachment to the outcome. We can control our efforts, but not always the result. By focusing on what we can control, our actions, we find peace and resilience. Case study. Sarah, an entrepreneur, faced numerous rejections before her product gained market traction. She focused on refining her pitch and product, rather than the rejections, demonstrating Stoic resilience. Reflective question. Consider a goal where the outcome was disappointing. Did you focus more on the outcome or your effort? How might a Stoic approach change your perspective in future endeavors? Cultivate mindful resilience. Explanation: Stoicism and mindfulness go hand in hand. Being present and aware of your thoughts and actions allows you to respond to situations rather than react impulsively. It's about understanding that hardships are a part of life, and facing them with a clear and composed mind builds character and resilience. Real-life example: Emily, a teacher, started practicing mindfulness meditation daily. This practice helped her manage classroom stress more effectively, responding calmly to disruptions instead of reacting in frustration. Mindfulness exercise. Try a simple 5-minute mindfulness meditation each morning. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice how this practice influences your day-to-day reactions. Develop empathy and compassion. Explanation: Stoicism teaches the importance of understanding and connecting with others. By developing empathy, we not only aid others, but also gain perspective and strength. Compassion towards others' struggles teaches us about our own resilience and humanity. Historical anecdote. Consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic who was known for his unwavering principles and empathy towards his political adversaries. His ability to understand and respect his opponent's viewpoints was a testament to his Stoic resilience. Interactive discussion. Reflect on a recent interaction where empathy could have changed the outcome. How can you apply this understanding in future interactions? Reflect and journal regularly. Explanation: Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is, in essence, a journal. Writing down your thoughts, challenges, and how you deal with them helps process emotions and understand your growth journey. This reflection is key in building resilience. Example: Alex, a business owner, began journaling during a particularly challenging period. This practice provided him clarity and a new perspective on his business strategies and personal growth. Guided journaling prompt. Start a daily practice of writing down 3 things you encountered each day and how you responded to them. Reflect on how you could apply Stoic principles in future situations. Now, take a moment to reflect on these strategies. How often do you let external events disturb your inner peace? Can you identify moments in your life where a Stoic mindset would have been beneficial? Contemplate how incorporating these Stoic principles can enhance your resilience in daily life. Admiral James Stockdale and Viktor Frankl's stories are powerful examples of Stoic resilience. Stockdale endured years as a prisoner of war by embracing Stoic principles, while Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found meaning in suffering. Their experiences underscore the transformative power of Stoicism in the face of extreme adversity. In our exploration of Stoicism, we've uncovered practical strategies to build resilience. These aren't abstract philosophies, but tangible tools to thrive amidst life's challenges. Remember Seneca's words, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Embrace these strategies and embark on a journey of personal growth and resilience. If this journey into Stoicism has intrigued you, I encourage you to delve deeper. Subscribe for more content like this, and consider exploring works by Ryan Holiday, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca for further insights into this life-changing philosophy.
The Stoic Method.
Greetings to all who seek wisdom in navigating the tumultuous seas of modern life. Today, we embark on an enlightening journey into Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's as pertinent in our era of rapid change as it was in the times of Greek and Roman philosophers, particularly for men aged 25 to 55 who often face pivotal life transitions. Stoicism offers not just a philosophical outlook, but a practical toolkit for resilience and inner peace. So, let's dive deep into how these timeless principles can help us master the art of living in an ever-changing world. At its core, Stoicism is about discerning between what is within our control and what lies beyond it. It teaches us to steer our internal ship with composure and wisdom, even when external storms rage. Picture this: a Stoic captain at sea, unable to command the winds and waves, but fully in charge of his sails and rudder. This metaphor encapsulates Stoicism, focusing on our actions, thoughts, and attitudes, rather than on the uncontrollable events around us.
The Stoic Method.
Hello, gentlemen. Today we step into a realm of ancient wisdom, revisited through the lens of modern minds like Ryan Holiday. This is a journey into Stoicism, a philosophy not just for times of ease, but crucially, for moments of trial. I recall a time in my life, a few years ago, when I faced a career challenge that shook my foundations. It was in the depths of this struggle that I turned to the writings of Marcus Aurelius. What I discovered was not just a way to endure, but a method to thrive. As men navigating the complexities of the 21st century, understanding and harnessing these Stoic principles can be our most valuable tool in transforming failures into stepping stones toward success. Let's explore how. Stoicism, rooted in the wisdom of ancient Greece and Rome, offers more than endurance. It's a philosophy of active engagement with life's challenges. Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus demonstrated that true wisdom lies not in external success, but in cultivating an inner fortress of calm and resilience. In the face of adversity, they found strength. Today, we unpack 8 Stoic tenets that can redefine our approach to failure, turning even the deepest setbacks into opportunities for growth. Embrace imperfection. Imperfection is the natural state of human existence. Failures, errors, and setbacks are not just inevitable, they're essential to our growth. Seneca's words, errare humanum est, remind us that to err is human. Reflecting on our mistakes is a profound exercise in self-awareness and growth. Every misstep is a lesson, every failure a teacher. How we respond to our imperfections, with acceptance and a willingness to learn, sets the foundation for true success. Focus on what you can control. A cornerstone of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Recognizing the difference between what is within our control and what isn't is vital. Failures often arise from circumstances beyond our reach. The Stoic approach teaches us to focus our energy and efforts on our actions, thoughts, and responses, the true areas of our influence. This principle encourages a shift from external attribution to internal reflection, empowering us to act with purpose and intention. Cultivate emotional resilience. Stoicism does not advocate for emotionlessness. Rather, it champions emotional resilience. This means developing the ability to face life's adversities without being overwhelmed. It involves seeing setbacks as neutral events, not as personal affronts. By cultivating detachment, we can analyze situations objectively, learn from them, and move forward with a clearer mind. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Mindfulness and self-reflection are critical tools in the Stoic arsenal. They involve a deep dive into our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. By understanding our internal processes, we gain insight into our patterns of failure and success. Self-reflection leads to self-awareness, which in turn fosters better decision-making and a more profound understanding of our place in the world. Stoicism teaches us to prepare for various outcomes, including failure. By setting realistic expectations, we align our goals with the nature of reality, unpredictable and often challenging. This approach helps us remain grounded and focused, even when our endeavors do not yield the results we anticipated. It's about finding a balance between optimism and realism, hope and pragmatism. Develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as endorsed by Stoicism, views challenges as opportunities for learning and development. This perspective encourages us to embrace failure as a natural part of the learning process. It shifts our focus from a fixed notion of ability to a dynamic understanding of potential. With this mindset, every failure becomes a stepping stone towards greater knowledge and capability. Exercise virtue and integrity. Stoicism places great emphasis on living a life of virtue and integrity. Our character, according to Stoic philosophy, is defined not by our successes or failures, but by how we respond to them. In the face of failure, responding with honesty, courage, and perseverance reflects our true strength. These virtues become the guiding principles in our journey toward success. Embrace the journey. Success in Stoicism is seen as a journey rather than a destination. The philosophy teaches us to find value and meaning in the process of striving towards our goals. It's about appreciating the growth and learning that come with each challenge and setback. This perspective transforms our approach to failure, encouraging us to see each obstacle as an integral part of our personal and professional development. Now, let's pause and reflect. How do you perceive failure? Are there areas in your life where applying Stoic principles might alter your perspective? Consider a recent setback. How could these teachings have reshaped your response? Marcus Aurelius. As the Emperor of Rome, Marcus Aurelius faced immense pressure and responsibility. In his private notes, later published as Meditations, he frequently reflected on Stoic principles. Despite battling plagues, invasions, and political betrayals, he remained steadfast and calm. His leadership was marked by rationality and virtue, not by the chaos that surrounded him. His story is a testament to the power of Stoicism in navigating life's tumultuous waters. Modern example. Let's bring this closer to our times. Consider the story of Sarah, a software engineer who faced a significant career setback when her innovative project was abruptly canceled. Initially, Sarah was devastated. However, by applying Stoic principles, she reframed her experience. She focused on what she could control, her skills and her response to the situation. She used the experience to learn new technologies and eventually led a more successful project. Sarah's story illustrates how Stoicism's ancient wisdom can be profoundly relevant in our modern professional landscape. Throughout this narrative, I invite you to engage actively. Reflect on these questions. How have you reacted to failures in the past? Can you see a pattern that might be altered with a Stoic approach? In your current challenges, what aspects are within your control? How can focusing on these elements change your perspective? Consider applying the principle of embracing the journey to a current goal. How does this shift your view of the challenges you face? For a video script, imagine visuals that bring these stories and principles to life. For Marcus Aurelius, scenes of ancient Rome, the bust of the emperor, and parchment scrolls. For Sarah's story, depict the modern workplace, computers, and graphics illustrating the project's life cycle. Use animations to symbolize Stoic principles, like a tree standing firm in a storm for resilience, or a path with various terrains for the journey of success.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, gentlemen. Today we embark on a profound journey into Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time. Our focus will be on the 4 pillars of Stoic self-control for a disciplined life. This ancient wisdom, once practiced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, offers us invaluable lessons on mastering self-discipline and control. In our modern, fast-paced world, these lessons are not just relevant, but essential, especially for men in the 25-55 age group, grappling with the complexities of modern life, career pressures, and personal growth. Stoicism teaches us the art of living a life of virtue, wisdom, and personal peace by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This philosophy is centered on personal ethics, influenced by logic and an understanding of the natural world. It teaches that self-control is a vital virtue, pivotal for maintaining moral integrity and inner peace. As Marcus Aurelius wisely pointed out, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Understanding the dichotomy of control. Explanation. The first step in embracing Stoic self-control is understanding the dichotomy of control. It's about discerning between what's in our control, our actions, thoughts, and emotions, and what's beyond it, like the actions of others and the outcomes of events. This understanding liberates us from unnecessary stress and leads to greater emotional resilience. Consider a scenario in your professional life where you faced unexpected changes or decisions by others that affected your work. Instead of dwelling on the frustration of the situation, focus on how you can adapt and respond constructively. Cultivating mindful responses. Explanation. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of mindful responses to external events. It's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. By adopting a mindful approach, we can maintain a sense of calm and equilibrium in the face of life's challenges. When you find yourself in a difficult situation, take a moment to pause and assess your response. Is it guided by reason and virtue? This practice helps in developing a balanced perspective, crucial in both personal and professional realms. Practicing delayed gratification. Explanation. Stoicism advocates for the practice of delayed gratification, the ability to postpone immediate pleasure for long-term benefits. This principle is especially relevant in our culture of instant gratification. For instance, in the pursuit of physical health or career advancement, choosing long-term goals over short-term comforts can lead to greater satisfaction and success. This discipline in delaying gratification enhances self-control and contributes to a more fulfilling life. Living in accordance with nature. Explanation. The final pillar. Living in accordance with nature involves aligning our actions with our true nature and values. It means being authentic and true to oneself, acting with integrity and honesty. Reflect on your daily actions and decisions. Are they in harmony with your core values and principles? This alignment not only brings inner peace, but also fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. Reflect on how these principles play out in your life. How often do you let external circumstances control your happiness? Are you living in a way that aligns with your true nature? Remember, Stoicism is more than a theoretical philosophy. It's a practical guide to living. It requires daily practice and a commitment to continual self-improvement. Cato the Younger. Let's delve into history and look at Cato the Younger, an embodiment of Stoic virtues. Living in a time of political upheaval, Cato remained steadfast in his principles, choosing to face death rather than compromise his values. His life teaches us the importance of standing firm in our beliefs, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Modern example. Consider the story of Alex, a 35-year-old entrepreneur. After his business failed, he didn't succumb to despair. Instead, he used Stoic principles to analyze his failures, learn from them, and move forward. His ability to maintain composure and resilience in the face of setbacks is a testament to the power of Stoic self-control in achieving personal and professional growth. In conclusion, the 4 pillars of Stoic self-control offer more than just philosophical insights. They provide practical tools for leading a disciplined and meaningful life. As you move forward, keep these principles in mind. Reflect on your daily actions and decisions. Are they bringing you closer to the disciplined life you aspire to? If this discussion has resonated with you and you're interested in exploring Stoicism further, I encourage you to subscribe for more content. Dive into the works of modern Stoic thinkers, like Ryan Holiday, for a contemporary perspective on these ancient principles. Remember, the real transformation lies in the practice of these teachings. Start by incorporating these principles into your daily life and observe the positive changes they bring. Thank you for joining me in exploring how Stoic wisdom can guide us towards a more disciplined and fulfilling life. Until next time, remember Marcus Aurelius's words: "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Stay strong, stay disciplined, and stay committed to your path of self-improvement and growth.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. In our rapidly evolving world, where the complexities of life can sometimes feel daunting, there's a timeless source of wisdom that offers solace and guidance: Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, embraced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, holds profound teachings that are incredibly relevant to the challenges we all face today. Whether you're male or female, Stoicism has something to offer. Drawing inspiration from a range of thinkers, including contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday, let's embark on a journey through 9 essential Stoic teachings. These lessons are more than historical concepts. They are tools for living a more fulfilling and resilient life in our modern age. Stoicism, originating in the Hellenistic period, transcends the boundaries of a mere philosophy. It's a practical guide to living. Its essence is elegantly simple, yet deeply profound. While we can't control external events, we do have power over our reactions. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, wisely stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This philosophy teaches us to focus on our internal responses, empowering us to navigate the unpredictable waters of today's world with grace and resilience. 1. Adapting to change. Change is a constant in the universe, and Stoicism teaches us to embrace it with open arms. Whether it's a career shift, evolving personal relationships, or societal changes, adapting with flexibility and equanimity is essential. Stoicism encourages us to view change not as an obstacle, but as a natural progression of life, guiding us to adapt constructively rather than resist futilely. 2. Finding strength in struggle. Life is replete with challenges, and Stoicism offers a framework for facing them with strength and grace. Be it professional setbacks, personal losses, or unexpected hardships, adopting a Stoic mindset helps us view these challenges as opportunities for growth. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the adversity itself, but our reaction to it, that defines our character and resilience. 3. Living in the now. In our digitally driven era, where time often slips away unnoticed, Stoicism reminds us of its priceless nature. By advocating for presence and mindfulness, it encourages us to engage fully with each moment. This teaching urges us to prioritize our time wisely, focusing on meaningful activities and relationships, and living each day with purpose and intention. 4. Mastering self-control. In a world brimming with temptations and distractions, Stoicism places great emphasis on self-control and discipline. It teaches us to differentiate between needs and wants, guiding us to make decisions that align with our long-term goals and values. This aspect of Stoicism is about mastering our impulses and desires to lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. 5. Cultivating empathy. Stoicism encourages the cultivation of empathy and understanding as essential components of human relationships. It teaches us to listen actively, to put ourselves in others' shoes, and to respond with compassion. This approach not only deepens our personal connections, but also helps in building a more empathetic and connected society. 6. Finding peace in letting go. Stoicism teaches the power of acceptance, especially in situations beyond our control. Whether it's global events, the behavior of others, or natural occurrences, learning to accept what we cannot change is key to inner peace. This principle is about focusing our energy on what we can influence and finding serenity in the understanding of our limits. 7. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness, a core tenet of Stoicism, is about living with full awareness and intention. It's about consciously observing our thoughts, actions, and feelings, and aligning them with our values and goals. This Stoic practice helps us cut through the noise of daily life, leading to clearer decision-making and a more purposeful existence. 8. Upholding integrity. Stoicism holds integrity and honesty in high regard. It teaches us to live authentically, staying true to our principles and values, even when it's challenging. This aspect of Stoicism is about being honest with ourselves and others, making ethical choices, and maintaining our moral compass in a world that often tests it. 9. Emotional wisdom. Stoicism acknowledges the complexity of human emotions and offers guidance on managing them wisely. It's not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and regulating them effectively. This Stoic practice involves recognizing our emotional triggers, processing our feelings healthily, and responding to situations with emotional intelligence and clarity. Now let's pause for a moment. Think about a recent challenge you faced. How did you react? Imagine applying these Stoic principles to that situation. How might your perspective or approach have changed? Consider how integrating these teachings into your daily life can lead to profound personal transformation and a deeper sense of peace. In the realm of inspirational stories, we find immense power in the tale of Cato the Younger, a paragon of Stoic virtue. His life, marked by unwavering integrity amidst the rampant political corruption of his time, exemplifies the strength of Stoic principles. Cato's story is a testament to the idea that, even under the most intense pressures and challenges, one can remain steadfast to their values. His resilience and commitment to his principles, in the face of adversity, provide a compelling example of how Stoicism can empower us to maintain our integrity and ethical standards, regardless of external circumstances. This narrative not only illuminates the past, but also serves as a beacon for us in contemporary times, reminding us that the core tenets of Stoicism remain as relevant and transformative today as they were in ancient times. In sum, these 9 Stoic teachings offer a compass to navigate life's complexities. They teach us to focus on our responses, values, and personal growth. As we integrate these lessons into our lives, we unlock the door to greater fulfillment and inner peace. If these Stoic teachings resonate with you and you're keen to delve deeper, I encourage you to subscribe for more insights. Explore works by Ryan Holiday and other Stoic thinkers to enrich your understanding. Start practicing these teachings and witness their transformative impact on your life. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey.